Ataka. It doesn't mean that mtu akikupea mimba, so that is the man you have to love for the rest of your life. Who said so? Maybe ni mimba ilitoka, but in real sense you don't love each other. So kila mtu akae maisha yake. Yeah, hivyo tu.
But now your child is missing out on a relationship with the dad.
My child is okay, hata haja complain. The moment ata complain, nitamwonyesha njia. Yeah. Babako ako okay. If any case atakuwa alive by that time. Ama hata kama I don't know whether that guy is alive or dead by then. You are
not enemies.
Okay.
You are enemies.
Okay, no.
I get you.
We don't know.
I'm always this kind of a person. Like say, okay, you are my best friend.
Yes.
Just in case tumekosana.
Are you?
Yeah, he is.
Are you?
We are friends. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Whichever. Just in case me na wewe tumekosana and we part ways. It is always remain that.
But hautataka kujua kama nina exist ama si.
So inanihusu nini?
Hello, welcome to Black Urban TV YouTube channel. My name is Julius Okoyo. Tuko ready to discuss heartbreak. Before tuanze discussion, wacha tujiintroduce kwanza. Just introduce yourself. Tuanze huko mwisho.
Hi guys, this is Pudo. Welcome to Black Urban TV. Kindly share, subscribe, comment.
Hi guys, this is Lorraine Nyakarachonyo. Welcome to Black Urban TV. Kindly subscribe, share, like and comment.
Hello people, Red B here. This is Black Urban TV. Hit the subscribe button, share to all your friends, and keep it locked.
Hi guys, my name is Avin Dire. Karibuni sana to Black Urban TV and today's topic. We hope you'll enjoy.
Hi everyone, this is Grace. Welcome to Black Urban TV. Kindly subscribe, share, and always do a follow.
Wow. Hi guys, my name is Cliff. Welcome to Black Urban TV YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe and share, like, comment.
Hello, my name is Pauline Rabach from Urban TV. Kindly like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you all. Let's welcome our new crew members. Asanteni sana. Yeah, today we're going to discuss heartbreak, how to handle heartbreak. Hatuna formula ya kudiscuss hii kitu. What we are just going to do, we are just going to listen to people, how they experience their heartbreak and how they handle it. I think that will be better. Yes.
Sijui kwa nini wameanza na mimi. Do I look like I have been heartbroken, a bad one?
Not really.
I think I can start it off with a question.
Yes.
To everyone. If you have been heartbroken, any of us who has been heartbroken, what worked for you in trying to deal with that heartbreak? Okay. Where do we start? Nyakarachonyo.
Kwa mwisho.
Has anyone here been heartbroken? Before tuendelee? There's an important question here. What kind of heartbreak is this? Relationship heartbreak, boyfriend, girlfriend heartbreak.
Yeah, or husband, wife.
Or husband, wife heartbreak.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? What worked for you?
What worked for me? Many things worked for me, but I think I can just mention a few. Number one, was finding support system. The other one, I allowed myself to feel my feelings, to accept them. And the other one was I kept distance from my ex, amongst other things.
Let's hear from Cliff.
The worst heartbreak I had was in 2012. I was older now. So this is how I handled it. I was in denial first because I couldn't imagine that such a pretty lady would leave me. Then I came and accepted that maybe I was not better. Then I decided to date the library. I was still a student. So I decided that I'll focus on my studies until that day that I'll find it good through God's guidance that it is good now to move on. So all through the years I was in campus, I never did it because of that heartbreak. It is a long story.
You have time?
No. Si tunaongea from experience.
Yeah. Organically.
Okay. What worked for me, I accepted that the breakup was real. As we know, not si eti lazima mki break up na mtu ni kwa nia mbaya. There are times that you can break up with someone, then you just sit and thank God for everything. As for my case, I think I thank God very, very much, and I'm still thanking God up to date because it was like somehow I was blind, then God came through. Through breakup, God opened my eyes, and I think I just came and realized myself. That was one after accepting. Second, because I loved the guy, I had emotions. I allowed my emotions flow. Then third, I just kept myself busy because unajua by the time una hurt, you want to heal at the same time. When you are just idle, unaendelea to feel that pain. So I just got myself busy up to date. Mimi uwezi nipata nimekaa hata 20 seconds niko busy. Hata sahii niko Black Urban TV. Nikitoka hapa sinarudi kulala. So I'm always a busy person. I don't allow, siwezi kaa chini like 20 seconds eti nafikiria about the person nilikuwa nishachana naye. Then fourth one, yeah. I saw, nilikuja nikaangalia, so the fact that I'm single, I'm not dating anymore, nilikuja nikaangalia the good thing in me being single, so that I should love the life I'm living before I move on with the next person, and that is me up to date. Yeah.
Anyone else with a heartbreak experience before I start to? Okay.
Me personally, my last heartbreak, what worked for me is that I joined a club to just riding bicycles and hiking. So most of the weekends, most of the time that I was free, I kept myself busy riding bicycles with a lot of people. So it was fun for me. So later I realized that it worked for me to forget about the partner I had at that time. Yes.
Okay. Seems like all of you have only been heartbroken once. You are that lucky.
Serious heartbreak. Hizo zingine zilikuwa.
Hizo zingine zilikuwa mchezo.
Kama hii ilikuwa tsunami.
Okay. So I'll tell you guys a short story about the very first heartbreak that I had. I was still a baby, right out of high school. And this is someone that I started seeing in Form 2. I was in Form 2, he was in Form 3. You know, puppy dating, writing letters to school. During holidays, we would go to, I lived in Nairobi. So we would go to Wimpy's and, you know, Air Center, hanging out and stuff. So we do that for 2 years. I'm in high school. He cleared 1 year before me. And I think the time out, now during computer classes and driving lessons, he gets to meet other people. Then he starts to date. So after my KCSE, we had planned to have a date the day after I got home. And we were supposed to meet at his place, his mom's place. He was still living at home. So I didn't make calls to confirm or anything because we had written letters. So I just showed up. The confident me just showed up. Enyewe watu wenye heartbreak watoto wa shule, Mungu anawaona.
Watoto wa shule wanaenda huko kufanya nini? They're doing it hard. You can't just blame people like that.
I landed a serious heartbreak. Yani hiyo kitu bado inaniumanga.
What happened exactly?
Kuna ile soda.
Story haijaisha. Wacha tusikie what happened.
I get to Mike's house, alikuwa anaitwa Mike Oro, if you're watching this.
Yeah.
Anaitwa Mike Oro. I get to Mike's place. Kwanza the brother is trying to play me into not getting into the house. Ati, oh, Mike hayuko, oh, nini. I'm like, Kapada, I'll just wait. I have the whole day. Nimetoka home, nimepewa the whole day. Sina curfew, so I'll wait. I force my way in, and I find my then best friend. Of course, they were not doing anything that we would do now as adults, but they're cuddling, they're watching a movie, and at that time, that was everything. I left that place crying, and I cried all the way to my house, and I cried the whole of that day. Meanwhile, my mom is in the house, ananisikia tu nikilia, naitwa nikule, sitaki kukula. Saa hizo hata maji ingiangi, naitwa kukula, sitaki kukula. So eventually when she got into our bedroom, I shared a bedroom with the other siblings. When she got into the bedroom and asked me what was wrong, because she knew Mike, I told her that Mike had died.
Oh.
I made up an accident, and I told my mom, Mike has died in an accident.
What?
I hope my mom doesn't watch this, because to date she believes that Mike died. Yeah. Mike to my family died.
Wow. Okay. So
thinking about it now, that was a very wrong way to go about it, literally. But figuratively, it helps to just kill these people. If the heartbreak is too bad, just kill them from your system. Kill them from, assume they have not existed until you have dealt with the heartbreak. Because if they're still existing, I would still want to call Mike. I would still want to go and visit. I would still want to invite him over. But now, because I had killed him and my whole family knows he's dead, I can't just leave the house at nenda kuona Mike, unenda kuona ghost, ama unenda kuona nini. In literal sense, it was wrong, but figuratively just killing that person for me works wonders. I would just kill you in my life until I feel like I have healed and now I can move on as a friend or something else and not in a relationship.
wow. Mike alikufa bana. Hey, hata tujia aliziko wapi. Oh, that's so
I really hope he doesn't get to watch this.
But
Let's hope Mike utawatch hiki. Ujue venye uli hurt mtu. What? Okay, you said that it's important you just ignore this person.
Yeah, kill them.
How long does it take for someone now to maintain the ignorance you have about that person? How long does it take? Please, according to your own experience.
From my experience, I think it would depend with the intensity of the relationship that you have. Like for instance, my relationship with Mike, it was puppy love. I mean, we were kids. So a week into that breakup, I was up and about doing my things. But you get people have dated for say 3 years, 4 years, 7 years maybe. You're talking marriage, there's a baby or 2 babies involved. The families are involved. You people are talking marriage. And then a heartbreak happens. There's no telling how much time anyone needs.
But can you ignore eventually? Someone when you got them to anytime you remember this person?
No.
When you have a child, assuming I have a child with you.
Yes.
And then you break my heart. Yes. Assumption. I have a child with you and you break my heart.
Yes.
I cannot ignore you as a person.
Okay.
I cannot ignore you as the father of my child. But I can kill the affection that was there.
Okay.
Yeah. I can train my mind to stop thinking about you sexually, to stop thinking about you affectionately. I mean, I can train my mind to stop thinking about those dates and those chats that we had often. That is possible. But as a father of my child, I cannot ignore you.
Okay.
Yeah. As a father of my child, you're present for as long as this child lives. Yeah.
Wacha tuone tusikie watu wengine wenye wanasema.
Then I think for the fact that I have a baby with somebody somewhere, I just think the fact that nilimuignore, or maybe kama ana watch video, hata kama watch, I don't know whether it's following, I don't know. I just have zero memories between me and this guy.
Okay. How did you clear the memory? You had this format one. How did you?
Okay, unajua there are some relationships that are very mature. It doesn't mean that mkibreak na mtu lazima mkosana. Yeah, because maybe that guy might be watching this video one day, one time. Or I think we never disagree to an extent tungekuwa my enemies, but I think tulikuja tu tukongea, tukaelewana, then kila mtu aliona tu a part way, because I had decided to take care of the baby, then I had to allow the man also to move on. Up to date, I don't see the need ya kumpigia hata saa zingine ati sijui mtoto ama hata kumjulisha hali, because maybe anaweza kuwa amemove on. Do you know that even though amekupia mimba, but the guy also has a life to live. So being mimi nimeamua, I've chosen to part ways with my son. Niliona tu it's just okay. Just let that person be, because hakuna gea kusumbuana.
So kwako it was an agreement between you and this guy?
Yeah, kwangu it was just a fine agreement. Like hata nasemanga okay, maybe one day one time hata mtoto wangu akigrow na nataka kujua babake, siwezi mnyima haki yake, but between me and the man, wacha tu kila mtu akae maisha anataka. It doesn't mean that mtu akikupea mimba, so that is the man you have to love for the rest of your life. Who said so? Maybe ni mimba ilitoka, but in real sense you don't love each other. So kila mtu akae maisha yake. Yeah, hivyo tu.
But now your child is missing out on a relationship with the dad.
My child is okay, hata haja complain. The moment ata complain, nitamwonyesha njia. Yeah, babako ako okay. If any case atakuwa alive, by that time, ama hata kama, I don't know whether that guy is alive or dead by the
You haikuwa negotiated.
You are not enemies.
These people are enemies.
Okay.
You are enemies.
Okay, no.
I get you.
We don't know whether
I'm always this kind of a person. Like say, okay, you are my best friend.
Yes.
Just in case tumekosana.
Are you?
Yeah, he is.
Are you?
We are friends. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Whichever. Just in case me na wewe tumekosana and we part ways. It is always remain that.
But hautataka kujua kama nina exist ama si.
So inanihusu nini?
Acha tusikie kwa Pudo alafu ndio. People are dead bana.
No, it's always like this. Okoyo, ukishaamua kukaa maisha yako, acha kusumbua mwenzako. Acha pia tu mwenzako akae maisha anataka. For ladies, mi hii kitu wanaambianga wasichana. It doesn't mean mwanamke kupea mimba na kuoa.
But unajua painful part yenye tunadiscuss.
Ni?
It is your time when your breakup may happen. Especially the first 3 months. Hiyo kitu ki happen because I'm very sure that si ati muliitisha meeting leo tukutane alafu break up. Na tuko sawa. Now when that happened that muliamua sasa hii relationship will end. How did it affect you and how did you adapt to that environment?
Yeah. Okay. By the way,
after your handshake, mkachana.
I felt bad because maybe I thought my son would miss that fatherly love, but again I had to accept the
but
fact.
But you think he's missing right now?
My son doesn't look like he's missing somebody in his life.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
My son is just very, very much okay.
How old is the boy?
My boy is 9 years. He's very, very much okay with mommy. He loves mommy. He's very, very much contented with life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did it affect you at that time?
It only affected me in a way that maybe I thought, okay, I could, unajua, venye baba mtoto mwenye biological father venye atapenda mtoto udifa, maybe ninaoleka sahi na mwingine, so venye huo mwingine anaweza penda mtoto wangu inaweza difa na venye babake angempenda. So that is the only thing that at times I say might hinder me from maybe getting married to the other person, because I would want my son also to be loved, unaona hiyo tu. But apart from that, I'm never affected in any way.
Solution yako uliignore tu hiyo maneno hiyo.
Kill them, move on.
Sinakwambia sijui huyo mwanaume amekufa kama kwa like, meaning I'm not even following even if my son is sick to death. I'm not even following that guy. I even don't know whether he's married or not married or what. Okay, the only thing I know and I'm sure of, mimi niko na I have a son. Yeah, ni mwanaume. Kuna siku atakuwa ndume na anajisikia, mommy, I want to know the whereabouts of my dad. Maybe niko single, sitakuwa nimeoleka. You never know, anything can happen in life. We are ever ready, whichever comes. So I know, najua kwa kina huyo boy. Mamake si anajua mtoto wake alinipeanga mimba, then they know about our son. I just carry that mtoto wangu tuende. Na nimwambie, my dear, this is your home. Kama babake atakuwa nitamwambia yule ndo babako, ama mwenye atakuwa nitamwambia yule ndo shushu wako, huyu ni nani, and this is the reason why we couldn't stay together. So decision itakuwa, unaona hata mimi sahi kuna decisions zingine nikishaamua, my mom or my dad can do nothing over them. Yeah, kitu tu kama hiyo. So kila mtu kuna maisha anaishi. Ukishaamua kumove on, just kill everything na wewe uendelee na maisha yako.
Wacha tusikie Pudo venye ali move on.
Kwani nimekuwa heartbroken.
Hiyo ku move on ndio.
I'll just refer to what one of us said. It depends with the intensity or how deep the relationship was. Kuna ile yenye actually hata mki break up you feel like you are relieved. Kuna zile like ukikosana na mtu you feel umetolewa burden nyingine kubwa sana.
Sana.
So to me I'll say it depends with how deep the relationship was. Let me say mostly it depends with you. Like for instance, it depends with me. How deep was I into this relationship? Because kuna zile that at times you get hurt to the extent your system shuts. Like you can't think, you can't like the point someone could not eat. Maji haipitiki. So heartbreaks ni mingi. My boyfriends, if mna watch tafadhali, heartbreaks ni mob.
First of all, when it happens, you feel like, but most of the time watu wanadina. Okay, unafikia.
To me, kwanza nakuanga in denial. Because I tend to ask myself, what is wrong with me? Me si msupu, sina figure. As in, you tend to ask yourself, why is the problem? Because the guy, most cases, guys don't accept that they are the cause of the heartbreak. Like, wantakanga kuweka, like, us ladies, sisi ndio shida. Like, tuanza kuambia either you are nagging, sijui either ume add weight, ume lose weight. Kuna tu excuse zingine, to me, I don't know. Okay, to me, maybe they are the reasons maybe I was given. But me first, I tend to be in denial for a while. Then now is when I sit down and start analyzing. Was the relationship worth my time? Was it worth my sacrifices? Because I'm one person that if I get myself into something, naingianga na kichwa, miguu, kila yani naingianga kabisa to the extent that I get lost into it. So they really do hurt me. And I think the worst one, I had to see a counselor, psychologist, I think, yes, because it was that bad. I couldn't eat for some time. My health deteriorated. Sikuwa natoka nje. Like it was worse. Because I thought the relationship was something that was going to last. I'd sacrificed a lot. I remember back then nilikuwa ni move from where I was staying. And nikakata because of that relationship. Because I saw that nikitoka, the relationship is gonna break. I don't believe in long distance relationship. It doesn't work for me. So I had to go to the process of like kuongeleshwa, because now I was really bad. And then to me, something else that also worked for me is after that session, I started keeping myself busy. I could do a lot of writings, because I was told if you are in pain and if you find something that can help you ease the pain, do it. So I do a lot of writing. I write my pains down rather than kuziacha zi accumulate and zinikule ndani. So I do them on paper. I could listen to a lot of music. So I try to keep myself occupied so that I don't think about this heartbreak. Another thing is, I ensure that number one, nime delete with immediate effect. And I stay as far as possible. And try to, it's a bit hard kwanza ku forget tu mtu once, like someone you've shared a lot, someone who knows you in and out. You also know the person to an extent that you thought this was a long life relationship, and then all of a sudden And then men by them nakwanga na tabia mbaya. You don't tell someone that Pudo, mali tumefika, sioni if you are moving anywhere. Tunakujanga tunapata tu nimepata Julius na dem fulani. So you start now putting 1 + 1 is 2. You are no longer needed. You are like your relationship you in ilishaisha. So it's traumatizing. Like upate mtu, instead of the person approaching you and telling you this won't work, unakuja unapata akona mse mwingine. You are left now to put 1 and 2 together. So to me, keeping myself busy worked for me. Another thing is I really cut short on relationship. Like I could have as many friends as I want, but no string attached, no commitments as to go to the next level. I ensure that if you are an opposite sex, what can be between me and you? Friendship. Like I can call you, we talk, but nothing beyond that. Because I reached a point I decided and so that not everyone is going to get into your life to get into a relationship with you. 2, not everyone who is with you in a relationship either will sustain it or kuna wale wanakujanga just to get what they want and they move on. Now it's very hard for someone to know what this person actually wants at that point. So to me, I kept myself busy, get more activities to do. Alafu I decided to love less, but first love myself more. Before I go to someone to love me, ni make sure ule mse aliniacha I feel kwa nini afili uchungu. Yaani hiyo hujamungu. Mimi kwanza lazima nilipishe kwanza kisasi. If you left me and then you went for another lady who is maybe caviar, taller, brown. Nakwambia. Sisi status zangu za WhatsApp, zitakuwa tu zina flow na mapics kila siku. Then that day I decide to delete your number. Hata mimi tanipea some relief, cause yenyewe sioni kwa nini umsianiache tumeka nawe 3 years then all of a sudden nakupata na chick mwingine, si ndio?
Wewe ukiachwa achika. Hata mimi lazima ni
Can I say just one more thing? Initially when a heartbreak happens, at some point you can feel like someone is literally pulling your heart out of your chest.
Yeah.
And something that really works for me, that I think would work for people in the beginning when it is that painful, try to focus on what you're supposed to do next. Like for example, you wake up in the morning. What do you do after you wake up? You go and brush your teeth. Focus on that. Focus on that, brushing your teeth. After brushing your teeth, what do? You go and make breakfast. Keep your focus on the next thing you're supposed to be doing. Before you know it, usiku imefika. You're so tired, you're going to sleep. So focus yourself on what you're supposed to do next. Your next chore, your next duty, your next assignment. That really helps.
And your next girlfriend.
Yeah, and of course your next girlfriend or boyfriend in this case.
Heartbreak ni kama kula food yenye iko na pilipili mingi. Una feel yenye ni moto. Now, I don't know kama okay, Puda amesema ati sometimes you can delete someone's number, but most people wanapata umecram number ya mtu. So ina happen aje. But acha tupate experience yenu briefly then you okay.
Okay, I think heartbreaking somebody or being heartbroken, what you need to do is to just have a focus. Like, what do you want for yourself? Yeah, what is in store for you? Like, are you ready to move on? Do you want to make changes in your life? Like, unaweza pata mtu alikuwa amekukazia sana. Now that is the time unaweza pata like unafanya all those that you couldn't do when you were in that relationship.
How long does it take for you to get the bearing? You see, when you get heartbroken, I don't think you're gonna stand. Then your time at that moment, you're confused.
Okay, I don't know how it happens to people, but for me, I think I'll just have 1 week to have myself cleared. Like, yeah, I really have. you know, when you get into a relationship, you must go there like wewe mwenye unajipenda. Si tunaenda pale kubembeleza mapenzi. Yeah, so you just find yourself like uko easy. Like you must be flexible actually. Because there are some relationships, let's say like for Pudo, anasema she had to go through counseling. Why do you need to go through counseling for love? Okay, yeah, just the same way Lorena said, like si lazima ukizaa na mtu ikuwe anaenda kukuoa. Yeah, so what was her healing process? Yeah, so una find like you just have to have something to get something. Yeah, so just make yourself flexible. Like be easy. Don't be so rigid. Like, no, I can't leave this person. Siezi move on. He meant so much to me. Yes.
Are you telling us not to love?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you should not love. Just love, but
Love yourself more.
Love yourself more. If you love yourself, I don't think those sons of Jezebel would just come and heartbreak you now. You don't have the strength to move on. You will definitely move on. So, in the process of kumsahau, I think regardless of time, I don't know how much people get into the relationship they have, but some, you find that kuna some extent that always exceed. So I think if maybe you are like in a 3-year relationship na imeamua like collapse, you just have to have a strategy on what you want to do with your life. Yeah.
Kama unakuwa na hii strategy hata before breakup, so that una apply.
She has really pushed me to look in something very important. Understanding the science of heartbreak. Heartbreak does not just happen in a vacuum.
Okay.
Actually, neuroscientist says that love is an addiction. Because in the brain, behind this love thing is the brain. Now the brain has some part that is called the reward system. Now this reward system is concerned with your survival system. For example, food, water, sex. So when this part is activated, it actually raises the level of hormone dopamine. So what happens when you're in love? It activates the same place. So whatever cocaine does to your brain, love does to your brain. That is why you find there's an addiction. Because what happens with cocaine addiction, for example, why does someone have to go back and take another puff, another sniff? It's because normally your body has some level of dopamine where it can excite some action, the feeling of pleasure and stuff. So the moment you take cocaine or any drug, it raises the threshold of this dopamine. So your body is now accustomed to another level. Say your level was 2, it increases to 4. So now you have to constantly pump in cocaine so that you maintain that level of pleasure. So this happens with love. So when you are totally in love, you're actually activating this system. What happens? You want to pump in more. And the more you pump, the more you are getting glued to this person. And so that is why Pudo says that she has to delete the number. Why? Because just by a mere text, you activate this pump again, this system. Memories come, because the other hormones here that are concerned with memory, the other parts of the brain that are concerned with the memory. And all these memories come and then they affect your healing process.
So what's the solution then?
The solution is understanding what heartbreak is. It starts in the brain. So get rid of everything that can revive this memory. And who said exercise? Somebody said exercise. Yes, actually exercise, it also relieves you of these things. It gives you some new form of attraction, so that you still maintain that level of survival. So when someone is heartbroken, they have what specialists in addiction say that it's called withdrawal symptoms. Ukitaka kuacha sigara, it's very hard. Kuna siku utakuwa na shiva until you get that drug of abuse. So it is with love. Now the feelings of depression, anger, anxiety, these are withdrawal symptoms from that addiction you had. So this is now what you deal with. So exercise is good. It's a good way. Getting rid of this person mentally, killing them, killing the mics in our life in the mind is a very good way. Eating, sleeping, finding new friends, finding new hobbies, and giving it your energy.
Okay, thank you. Acha tusikie kwa clip then Pauline, please.
Mimi kama moderator, we are going to do part 2 of this. But before we go to part 2, before we will do part 2 next time, wacha Pauline atuambie kidogo. Hajaongea.
Pauline ni mwanafunzi, so maybe hajakuwa kwa relation. Wacha atuambie kidogo.
Yeah, I'm not that much experienced.
Labda rafiki yake alikuwa close.
Okay, for me, I think I've been broken once. I think it's just once.
How did you
Okay, how I moved on. I just kept myself busy, I think, with the schoolwork and everything. Yeah, you read more. Yes. Sauti. Okay, so for me what I did was just keep myself busy. You read more. Actually, I love reading and watching more movies. So what I did, I installed my Netflix on my laptop. I downloaded more movies. I watched more. I bought more novels and read with the time. I think after 2 weeks, I was done with the person on my mind.
Welcome back to Black Avant TV. This is not This is not a formula on how to handle your heartbreak. This is an experience that we are sharing with how each and every one of us handle their heartbreak. Yes. We'll do part 2 of this, but for now, thank you so much. Make sure na subscribe, na like, comment, share na watu wote wenye unawajua. Bye. Bye.